What's going on, folks? Rich here for Rageworks. We got another deluxe Masters of the Universe Revelations figure. This one is of Skelegod. If you watch the series, you know that at the end of the series, spoiler alerts if you haven't, so please stop the video here. But if you have seen the series, at the end, Skeletor gets the sword, does He-Man's I have the power. Next thing you know, you get Skelegod with the powers of Grayskull. Really like the design of this figure. Reminds me of the old movie when Skeletor also got the powers of Grayskull there. And while it's not the big garish gold costume that we got in those old movies with Frank Langella, the transformation is still pretty awesome. Again, this is one of the deluxe figures alongside Battle Cat, which was released as part of the initial wave before the individual character figures hit shelves. Can't wait to crack this open and put him through the paces and show you guys why Skelegod is definitely one of the figures you gotta look for with this line. All right, so on the back of this packaging, typical Masterverse packaging, always very well done, very collector friendly. You'll see that we get the full assortment of figures in the first wave. One of the things when I saw Skelegod on store shelves was the fact that I didn't see him in any of the other assortments, obviously, in the other character packaging, I should say. One of the things about that, obviously, you didn't want to spoil the ending of the series, but when I saw the figure, I'm like, clearly he gets the power sword at some point. Little did I know that the ending, obviously, would just be all gloom and doom. But nonetheless, the packaging, typical awesome Masterverse packaging, shows a full line of figures, and as I've said before, incredibly collector friendly if you want to take him out for display and then put him back in the box. All right, we got Skelegod out of the box. Of course, if you have not seen the Masters of the Universe Revelations Netflix series, you should hit stop on this video because we're going to get into some spoiler territory. If you have seen it, then we're going to move right along. The Skelegod figure, of course, is based on Skeletor essentially winning at the end of the series, getting the power sword, and obviously wielding the powers of Grayskull and becoming the equivalent of He-Man in terms of just this massive transformation. The figure, just probably one of the more well-done figures in the line. Of course, if you saw my thoughts on Wave 1, as much as I enjoyed that line, it had its fair share of shortcomings. Skelegod, though, definitely aces. I have no complaints about the character or the design. I like the transparency here with where the head meets with the shoulders, just showing this green energy emanating out of him. The cape, very well done. Probably one of the coolest capes in the line. I really like this. It's not often we get good capes with action figures, but Skelegod definitely holds it down with a really good cape. You get this fireball accessory you can throw on his hand. You also get two alternate hands to wield the power sword, which I felt that considering that Skeletor wielded the sword, I kind of expected the sword to like change appearance or something to just reflect that it's held by someone who is not who's not a hero, but it remained the same. And it just seemed a little strange to me, and even stranger in the series, especially if you're seeing the series, the fact that the sword is composed of two swords in general. I would have thought that the design might have changed with Skelegod wielding the powers of Grayskull, but that was not the case. Outside of the accessories, though, as I said, just a very well done figure, really good detailing, great articulation. Just a great display piece from start to finish. I really thought he also kind of reminds me a little bit of, if you've seen the movie Willow, of General Kale. Definitely a better face. I would have liked to have seen this skeleton face on the original Skeletor figure from Wave 1 versus, it's just such a dramatic improvement when you put it side by side. Matter of fact, we'll bring Skeletor into frame just so you guys can see. The Skelegod face is just so much better. I don't know why there was such a disconnect between this design and this one when they both came out at the same time. It's unfortunate, but I do feel that the Skelegod sculpt is just infinitely better. Outside of that, though, great figure to add to this collection from Wave 1. It's a deluxe figure, Should run you about 30 bucks, and you can find it at Walmart, Target, and any of the online retailers. And of course, we'll include links for it in the notes for this video. As always, full disclosure, some of them may be affiliate links, which if you click, helps us out, lets us keep doing awesome reviews and doing cool stuff for you, the viewer. What do you guys think of Skelegod? Let us know in the comments. Did you pick one up for your collection? If so, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let us know in the comments. All right, guys, this is our review of the Skelegod figure from the Masters of the Universe Revelations line. I'm Rich on behalf of RageWorks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.